On today's episode of Big Al's Garage, Corvair valve cover gasket replacement. Alright, let's get this party started. We've got our new gaskets. They're Felpros, got them from Rock Auto. We've got a tube of black RTV, razor blade, ratchet and 7/16 inch socket, can of degreaser, can of carb cleaner, paper towel. I'm going to start things off with the driver's side valve cover. This car, we've been dealing with oil leaks pretty much since the end of summer. It's been basically an annoying whack-a-mole game. Let's hope this is the final whack, so to speak. Set the ratchet to loosen and have at it. Got my oil catch pan, paper towels, degreaser, carburetor cleaner, because that'll take just about anything off, including paint. First step, getting the old gasket off. Problem is, I think so much oil was already on this thing that the RTV just did not adhere. It's not wanting to come off without a fight. Cue the time lapse. See, the mating surface on the cylinder head isn't nearly as bad as the cover itself. We have seeped a lot of oil out of here. Let's get this camera adjusted so you can actually see what I'm doing. Hate this little tripod I got it on right now. First things first. Gotta lay a land here. See the real problem spot, obviously, is the bottom, because that's where all the oil pools up. Got the car on an angle so that any oil that is in there is just going to run backwards toward the passenger side of the car. That way, we give the RTV a better chance of setting up properly. And when this is done, I'll degrease the whole lower shroud, because when this car starts up and it's running, it just smokes like a chimney. This, you always want to spray your carb cleaner into a paper towel. You don't want to get it into the engine. For obvious reasons, solvent in the oil, never a good thing. Yeah, it's just coming right off. That's good. Of course, the lower mating surface, there's almost no RTV here. I'm hardly surprised. I'm not complaining about either. It's going to make the job that much easier. I'm going to do this a little bit better this time around. Not, half-a anything. I Sometimes your fingernail is just the best tool for the job. And it makes it look like I have black French tips. All right. And I'll tell you, one thing I've learned with this car is you never celebrate too soon. Drive it around the corner to the gas station, no oil leaks. Hey, I think I'm doing great. Drive it up to my in-laws' future house, and the car decides to, once again, mark its territory all over the street in front of their new place. But that's okay. That's what these old cars do. They're full of surprises. Alright, that mating surface is looking pretty good. Of course, this is a Chevy Corvair. It does have an air-cooled flat 6 in the back. That's kind of what makes them fun to drive and quirky and unique. You can see these are the push rods, these are your valves. Alright, spreaders. These all have to be cleaned up. A nasty, oily mess. The two that were on the bottom. I've got new ones for the top. In fact, I think I'll put these on the top where they're not going to be visible. And put the nice new shiny chrome. New gasket installed. We have got our special black RTV. We're going to run a nice bead around the inside of the cover here. Alright, moment of truth time. Actually, the real moment of truth comes in 24 hours when we start it up. That's how long the RTV needs to set for. Go ahead and snug them up. These things are tightened sufficiently when these are touching the valve cover. Just use a torque wrench for this. Let's do it right. Get the torque wrench. 9 foot. Here we go. Touching now. We're not to the 9 inch-pounds yet. I'd rather not over tighten. This is a cork rubber gasket. This one is touching as well. Just these are the two top ones. it's up there somewhere. There it is. Gotcha. We're touching. Now, anyway, that is it for today, everybody. Tomorrow we will check it for leaks. Hope that it's sealed between the new spacers and the RTV. Like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, as Watch JR Go would say. And I will see you later.